Minecraft has hundreds, if not thousands of features, from this boat flying trick to ender pearls to the innumerable number of colors of leather armor. Anyway, the number of features that Minecraft has is incredibly high, but the real question lies here. Which one of those features screams Minecraft the loudest? Which one of those features would remind even the most clueless person of that silly block game that they heard about all those years ago? Which feature, in other words, is the most iconic? Well, that's what I intend to answer in this video. If you do like it, please consider subscribing. This video took days to just script because I tried to really up the production quality and oomph of this video. So again, if you do enjoy, please just scroll down and click that big red button. Thanks for that. If we're talking about the most iconic Minecraft feature then it's only fair that we set a definition for being iconic. Merriam-Webster and Oxford can say whatever they want, but from my definition, to be a truly iconic feature of Minecraft at least, there are three main criteria. 1. It should be well known within the community. So this means that, for example, the fact that all note blocks are in the key F#, however much it might fit the other criteria, wouldn't qualify as iconic. 2. It should be decently well known outside the community. If we cop out here and go to Merriam-Webster for a second, you can see that the definition of iconic includes being widely recognized and well established. So I'd say that this feature should be at least vaguely known to someone when you mention Minecraft. So a really good example could be like diamonds or something. If you mention Minecraft to anyone who doesn't actively play the game, chances are they've heard of diamonds, or pickaxes, or that it has quote-unquote bad graphics, which doesn't make sense since Minecraft's distinctive 16:16 style is a design choice, just like how other games choose to have simplistic graphics. 3. And finally, it should accurately portray the actual game, what you play, which apart from just being the feature and being known for what it is, basically means no glitches, no dupes, no hack clients, not even exploits where you can see through lava. All stuff that's theoretically possible in the quote-unquote way that Minecraft intended for the feature to work. Alright, so we've got our criteria, we know what we're doing, or at least you think I know what I'm doing. Let's look at candidate number 1, the Ender Dragon fight. There's a bunch of arguments to be made for the dragon fight being iconic. It is, in the end, you get it? It is, in the end, the culmination of every player's journey in the game. Every single block they placed or broke, every mob they killed, every adventure they took, led up to that one dragon fight. After your first night, the first time you kill the end dragon probably holds second or third for the most memorable moment of your first world, up there with your first diamonds. It's where the game, which has no finish, tells you that you've done enough. It's the proudest moment in some people's Minecraft experience. It's an amazing moment to watch and re-experience together, whether while triumphantly speedrunning or while doing it for the first time. And people have been doing it for the first time a lot, given all the new Minecraft YouTubers and streamers around and the game's rise in popularity. And that's great! Because what the Ender Dragon fight does is give a sense of direction and purpose to a game that otherwise leaves you to find your purpose yourself. It helps people to not get burnt out on Minecraft. Because the game is, in effect, a blank canvas for hard work and creativity, and that hard work, or the effort that comes with having to ideate a build or a creative endeavor, isn't what a lot of people want from a game. They want a set route. They want to have a clear path. They want to have an end. And the fight gives them just that. It's, dare I say it, iconic. But it isn't the most iconic feature of Minecraft, not by a long shot. Stepping aside from the nostalgia of the fight, the fact of the matter is that there's a significant chunk of people in the Minecraft community, both viewers and players, who have never seen a dragon fight unfold. Hell, there's a significant chunk of players who have bought the game after the fight was added, who have never killed the Ender Dragon. However nostalgic and memorable it is, it's not well known enough to be considered iconic. It's not even widespread enough in the Minecraft playing community for it to be considered iconic, let alone the people who aren't actively playing the game or involved in it. So the dragon fight completely fails at both criteria 1 and 2. So let's try and tackle those criteria one at a time with our next rankings and move on to our next contender, the grass block. The grass block is one of the two oldest blocks in the game, along with cobblestone, and it's barely changed since the very beginning. And although people don't actively look for or talk about the grass block, it's slowly been cementing itself in people's brains as the symbol for Minecraft. From being the launcher icon to what Discord displays in your status, the grass block is everywhere when you talk about Minecraft. In fact, I doubt there's one Minecraft player who hasn't seen a grass block either through video or through their own playthroughs, because they're simply just that ubiquitous. Grass blocks carpet the world which players build on, and they're the defining feature of the overworld, the main dimension of the game. They're possibly the most interactive with block of the game, and thereby extremely well known in the community. Because you see, although I can't play music in the background and hope to emotionally convey my message to you like I did with the Ender Dragon fight with the grass block, that's inherently what makes grass so beautiful. It's not the main event, it's not the thing which you remember instantly. It is the canvas. It's a blank world ready for the player to explore and tame and build and create in, and it's never the centerpiece, it's never the main attraction, it's a medium. It gives you a way to express and enjoy things that just wouldn't be the same if the ground was dirt or sand. There's a reason people walk in plains biomes when monologuing in videos. Basically, what I'm saying here is that grass is a perfect symbolization of Minecraft. There isn't any one major attraction to Minecraft as a game because Minecraft is a medium. It's a way for people to express themselves, to enjoy themselves, to do what they want to do. Not to follow a pre-written story, not to watch cutscenes or cycle through dialogue options, to show themselves in a unique style of Minecraft, in the most pure and unadulterated form possible. What grass does for a Minecraft world, Minecraft does for its players. So I think it's safe to say that the grass block fits into both criteria 1 and 3. It symbolizes the game well and is almost universally known throughout the community. The reason grass isn't an icon, however, is because it's not well known enough outside the community, because it acts like a canvas, because it doesn't have the explosions in the End Dragon fight or the nostalgia of music. People tend to, well, forget it. However big its role is, it plays it in the background, which means that the non-Minecraft community doesn't really know it that well. It doesn't know it as the icon that it deserves to be. Where the Ender Dragon fight isn't well known enough to be the most iconic, where the grass block isn't well known enough outside the community to be iconic, diamonds are perhaps some of the, if not the, most well-known things about Minecraft. If you go to nearly any old player, anyone who's just barely aware of Minecraft, someone who isn't really in touch with the game at all, in short, I can almost guarantee that they'll know what diamonds are. Back when Minecraft was younger, saying that you had a diamond pickaxe or a diamond sword was the thing to do when you want to fit in with the crowd, and for most newer, younger players to the game, it was the way they showed off. Diamonds were a status symbol. Back when Minecraft was first popular on YouTube, the first time it was really dominating the platform, diamonds were the buzzword. They were what got people interested in things, and they were the best things you could have in the game. Having diamonds meant you had the best in-game items. It meant that you couldn't really be one-upped. So the younger player base at the time bragged about having diamonds to their friends, to their parents, to anyone who would listen. Which meant that over time, diamonds got more and more solidly linked to Minecraft as the best stuff in the game, the hardest things to obtain. Diamonds spread their influence and tied themselves irrevocably to that #1 spot. Diamonds are, well, not forever, but they've been around for ages, and they're well and truly known to, I'm willing to say, every Minecraft player and over 90% of the Minecraft community, and still hold a special place in most people's hearts. Criteria 1 and 2 are done then. Diamonds, or at least Minecraft diamonds, are extremely well known. Where diamonds fail, however, is at criterion number 3. Because you see, as I said before, diamonds are known for being the best. They're known for being the endgame item, the pinnacle of stuff that you can get. And in criterion number 3, I said that an icon should accurately portray the game. And herein lies the problem with diamonds being seen as the best. There's a reason that people still talk about diamonds now, and it's because if you're not clued up and up to date with Minecraft news, you don't know about netherite, you don't know that diamonds are no longer the best. The reason they're so well known, the main reason they can be considered iconic, is because they were the best, and therefore you get stuck in a catch-22. You can't say diamonds aren't iconic because the amount of people that know them is just overwhelming, but you can't say that they are iconic because the only reason they're so well known is a reason that's not valid anymore. They aren't the best and shouldn't be considered the most iconic Minecraft feature in the present just because they might have been iconic in the past before 1.16, if that makes sense. So diamonds are out then because they're not accurate enough. Let's try and fix that then with the next candidate and go back to the very root of Minecraft. Mining. I mean, sure, crafting too, but I'm not including crafting tables in this list, with the explanation for that being that although crafting allows you to create, it's not very rigid and not at all free-flowing and sandbox-like as Minecraft is its game, therefore not iconic. So, mining. It's a ubiquitous term, and rightfully so. Nearly every Minecraft experience, bar maybe adventure maps and minigames, has mining or the breakage of blocks in one form or the other. It's the yin to building's yang. It's what makes Minecraft so incredibly customizable, because when you can destroy next to everything, you can make as many mistakes as you want. You could mess up an entire build or even just one block, and you're not held to it in any way. At any point, whenever you feel like it, you can just go back and act like nothing happened. You can get a clean slate. And the in-game metaphor for the act of breaking blocks for mining has to be the pickaxe. I mean, sure, axes, shovels, other tools also help in breaking blocks, but the reason I'd say pickaxe take precedence, or at least are the most important in this ranking, is because of their notoriety and inherent tie to Minecraft. As with other tools from shovels to swords to axes to a hose, there's tens if not hundreds of other games that you'd associate with them first. When you think about pickaxes, however, chances are that the first name that comes to mind is Minecraft, and it's no secret that Mojang have heavily promoted this as well. In fact, apart from swords, diamond pickaxes are among the most stereotypical and widespread forms of official Minecraft merchandise. Alone, this would be enough, but we're not even accounting for the fact that the pickaxe is the only tool which is forced upon you by Minecraft's tech tree progression, something which it doesn't do for any other tool, because as far as I'm aware, and according to the Minecraft wiki, the only way to get cobblestone is to, well, mine it with a pickaxe, making pickaxes an important part of nearly every survival experience. So sure, we've got criteria 1 and 2 down. Pickaxes are known basically everywhere as a Minecraft thing, at least in part, but let's re-examine criteria number 3 for just a second, because that's actually where the pickaxe falls short. You see, although the pickaxe fits number 3 in theory, when you're debating the most iconic feature for a game as massive and detail-heavy as Minecraft, the top spot is going to be extremely heavily contested, and you have to start nitpicking. Like, heavily nitpicking. So let's re-examine the pickaxe then, because if you really cross-examine it, you can see why it doesn't get first. At its heart, Minecraft is, as I've said earlier, about creation. It's about expressing yourself through this medium. It's about making things, not about destroying them, and destruction is never the end goal for any action in Minecraft. Even griefing on anarchy servers like 2b2t isn't for destruction's sake. It's to create an image to send a statement, or at least in most cases it is. Minecraft being a game about creation necessitates destruction, sure, but that doesn't make destruction the inherent cause or motivation to play the game. The reason the majority of Minecraft players play it is to create. Not to destroy, not to tear things down, and most importantly, not to grind. Although grinding is a big aspect of the game, and although a lot of people find it therapeutic, no one loads up a world with the sole intent of strip mining for hours on end. That's just not something people do. Or maybe it is. I could just be incredibly out of touch with everything that is Minecraft, and there could be hundreds of million sub-YouTubers out there who are only about strip mining for all I know. I don't know, man. Assuming that there aren't, though, the pickaxe suddenly represents Minecraft in a much less compelling fashion, because both of its uses in-game aren't what the game is about, not in the purest form, at least. Destruction, especially, is the antithesis of Minecraft's underlying message, and although it's a core feature, it means that the pickaxe cannot truly be considered a real icon for Minecraft. So let's do better then, let's do much better, let's get to the heart of what makes people remember Minecraft, the things which stick with them for years, even after they stop playing, the things which make them feel. And the one thing I think nearly every Minecraft player can agree with, veteran or newbie, is that the soundtrack is pure gold. C418, or Daniel Rosenfeld, is an absolute genius with music, and especially with making music that's inherently memorable. If you were moved emotionally in any way by this video, chances are you've played Minecraft Survival before, and the music I've been playing in the background has triggered some old nostalgic memory of yours while playing. Chances are the music made you feel. Now, don't get me wrong, other games have incredible soundtracks with songs that are catchy, deep, and even introspective. The difference with Minecraft music is, though, in individualized customization of experiences, and this will be a recurring theme in the future. You see, in a game like Undertale, which has, in my opinion, one of the best soundtracks of all time, the music is still limited. It's limited by the situations in which it can be played, because you're only ever going to hear Megalovania while fighting Sans. Nyehehe will only ever play with Papyrus around. And that's a way for games to convey emotion, don't get me wrong, it's a way for music to be specially crafted to match the experience that the developer is trying to create. The difference in Minecraft is that although some songs have certain extremely broad prerequisites like being underground or near mobs, they are, for the most part, played at random. What this means is that songs are customized just enough to fit the experience you're having at any given moment, but are random enough for each of those experiences to be completely different from player to player. It means that the soundtrack seems to be playing not to Mojang's game, but to your story. It imprints itself upon your mind by breaking an otherwise silent experience with a welcome musical alleviation or inflammation of tension. It binds itself to your tale, your playthrough, and your game. And this means that Minecraft's music is incredibly well remembered by the community, because each song has its own little anecdote to go with it. Each tune evokes an emotion that's slightly different in each player, and yet the same thanks to the distinctive style of the music. Kudos to C418. There's a reason that when you listen to Minecraft music on YouTube, there are hundreds of thousands of comments talking about their playthrough of the game, and thousands more commenting on the nostalgia that the music evoked. Minecraft's music is some of the best in the business, sure, but it was also implemented into the game incredibly well to match and fit the style of the game itself. I think this comment put it extremely well. Minecraft's music doesn't play constantly, so you don't get annoyed by it and appreciate it that much more. And in the end, isn't that the same for Minecraft? It's not constant fighting or action or building or even constant puzzle solving or storytelling. It's a medium. It's not always actively sending a message. But when you do get that message from it, when you finally finish that build or find that biome or kill that mob, you appreciate it that much more because those moments, although they're not rare, are paced by no one other than you. The game moves as slow or as fast as you want it to. So sure, music fits all of our categories. It's well known both inside and outside the community, and represents the game impeccably well. I still think though that we can do even better. So if all of our guesses are exhausted for now, let's look to Mojang for a little more inspiration, shall we? Because the icon for Minecraft has been staring us in the face this entire time. Creepers are famous, and incredibly so. Every other quote-unquote real item on this list, pickaxes or diamonds for example, is overshadowed by its real-life counterpart when you Google it. You have to append Minecraft to diamonds to get the blocky light blue stuff. You have to tack on a Minecraft pickaxe to stop seeing real mining equipment. Creepers, however, are one of the only, if not the only features which has managed to outfame and surpass its real-world equivalent, and creepers as an IRL plant are no small topic. The Minecraft mob, I just want to emphasize that, the in-game creature that we're talking about is so incredibly well known that there are 3 Minecraft creeper-based links before the Wikipedia article on normal plant creepers. These blocky explosive jump scarers are incredibly renowned, both inside the Minecraft community and out. Creepers aren't just Minecraft's flagship mob though, even though they are the main thing which differentiated Minecraft in its early life. Even though they were and still are one of the lowest common denominator topics of discussion for Minecraft fans, those aren't the only huge things which make the creepers so distinctively Minecraft. I've talked about the fact that Minecraft is a game of creation, sure, but let's look at this a little differently for the creeper. You see, the general conception of Minecraft is that it's a kid's game where you play with blocks and make pretty builds. And sure, building is a massive part of Minecraft. But as has been found out and experienced and explained so many hundreds of times before, Minecraft's survival game mode, the thing which most people play, is a carefully crafted, immersive world, a world which is far from the sunshine and daisies that most pop culture seems to think of it. There's no two ways about it, Minecraft is a scary game, and although it doesn't look like it at first, the secret behind Minecraft being so enjoyable to play is that the monotony of building or mining or even just adventuring, which can end up feeling repetitive and boring in other games, is changed and broken by random encounters, be they positive or negative. And it's been shown in countless studies that negative experiences, jump scares, tense moments, anxiety, all stick in our minds much more easily than positive experiences. The entire reason Minecraft isn't a chore, that it isn't just grinding to get good gear, is because of these random experiences. The reason you remember your first diamonds isn't because of the diamonds themselves, but because of the hundreds of zombies you had to kill to get there, that one lava pit you almost dug into, the countless times you died after that signature hiss. Creepers are what makes survival Minecraft different and interesting because they act as the perfect breaks. They're distinctive and yet camouflaged, useful and yet deadly, but most importantly, they're quick. You're not thrust into a long drawn-out battle with another mob, it's a quick and visceral reaction to a dangerous and threatening external stimulus. In other words, it's the kind of stimulus that you remember. There's a reason that old and new Minecrafters alike were able to rally behind a meme like Revenge, and it's not just because of Captain Sparkle's popularity. It's because no matter when you first encountered a creeper, be it back on day 1 in August 2009 or be it just yesterday, you shared a common stimulus, a common experience that was individualized and customized completely by you. You chose to go into that cave, you chose to strip mine in that direction, you chose to not place a torch inside your house, you chose to not bring a shield. It's all about how you reacted to something which affects everyone. Since it's such a widespread thing, since everyone now knows what creepers are, it causes the effect to snowball as more and more players are united under and introduced to the community by that signature blast. There is a reason that the creeper face is Mojang's logo. There's a reason that it's the only stylistic change to a character in the title for Minecraft. It is extremely iconic. It portrays the game tremendously well because it can be used for both destruction and even creation via destruction. It's an amazing juxtaposition of what people expect Minecraft to be and what it actually is. It may have been a mismodeled pig when it was conceived for the first time, sure, but without creepers, Minecraft would not be the game it is today. And for those reasons, I believe we have found an answer. The most iconic feature in Minecraft, the one thing that can unite nearly every player under a banner which represents and symbolizes the game well, which is known to the world as From Minecraft, is the creeper. Thanks for watching.